You will notice around the room artwork that moves you in many different ways, from joy to evoking mystery and wonder. And you will also notice little labels that say Imago Recognition Award. And what we do, because this is an organization run by artists and volunteers, once we get everything up on the wall, we all come in and we choose the work that strikes us and is favorite, or maybe not even favorite, because what I heard from people, I don't think Lenny Rumpler is here tonight, but he was telling me, Lenny was going, oh my God, how am I going to choose my favorite pieces? Because every time you turn around, you have another favorite piece. And that is really the joy about this community show that we've been doing for a very long time. I don't know how many they've been. 18 of them, maybe. Wow. And some of you will remember us from when we were over on Cutler Street. And that's when we had the first iterations of this. And what has happened, that this proves that the community respects us. I think it's because we try to respect the community as well. So Imago is going on 21 years at this point. It is run by artists and volunteers. It's not just visual artists, we have poets and we have musicians involved. I'm getting to know the people who I've never even met through hanging their work up on the walls everywhere. All right, so there's a little marching man on our labels that we use for community events. He's the guy that says we're doing something that's community-centered. And so those pieces are noted by all of the members. We also want to give back something to the community. So I have some envelopes to hand out. And because this is a big community show, I have a big problem with data points and quantifying and qualifying stuff. And since we're artists, I said, let's not do that this time. Let's approach it a little bit differently. So, for photography, which there are many beautiful pieces in this room, to capture an image that is very evocative and brings you into the image, into another world. So we think of photography often being very documentary-like, and it's describing how things really look. And sometimes when a photographer does something that brings you outside of that space, and we're calling this particular recognition the poetic gesture. And we would like to give that for this piece up here, the black and white piece that has a chair in it, and that little suspended shape on the side that looks like a seated figure, not in the chair, is actually a rip in the wall, is Mark Jaffe here.
He was here earlier.
Oh, bummer. All right. We also thought it would be nice to do something to celebrate wonder and whimsy. So there's this wonderful little oil painting right here, yes, and it is called Eskimo King by Sandy MacDonald. Is Sandy here? And so the painting quality, it's whimsical, it's fun, it sets itself apart in that way. Yay, Sandy. Speaking of Lenny, I'm sorry he's not here and I'm talking about him so much. Do people know Lenny Rumpler?
Yes.
Okay. So Lenny was beside himself with this particular artwork. So it could not be avoided at all. And this is recognizing creative technique or invention. So the Inventors Award for the acrylic plant stand over here. Going to Don and Don, what, Don here, Don Lavertis. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce it. All right. Artistic harmony. Now, there are many pieces in the room with harmony, and you can think of it as one way being the elements of design and how they come together and the color and the form and all that kind of stuff, but it's also through brushwork in this particular case. So for artistic harmony, there's a beautiful still life down that little hallway area. You'll have to go visit it. It's called Still Life with Lemon for Lee Clasper Torch. All right. Spirit of creativity. Celebrating a new way of thinking and putting a lot of information into one image, but in this case, 3 images. Really captivating, really unique, but pulling it together in such a solid way are these particular collages, and especially for the group, for the Heart Chakra by Eileen Riley. We got the husky dog up there, and then there's a panda bear, and then there's the Red Bull on the far end. There you are. And we put it aside so it's for the whole set. I'm not sure this artist is here. We're calling this the Thought-Provoking Award. A piece, and in this case it's a diptych, a piece that sparks deep reflection. And I think many of you are going to have to come back when there's room to see the artwork. Okay, so over here by Cricket Fisher, we have 2 pieces that have the form. It's called, let me see, can we get this right? Body Iterations. And they are these human form, the female figure entangled, and she's with herself, and you really have to Cricket here tonight? No, but she's out in Colorado at an artist residency? Yes, so that would be for Cricket. All right. All right, let's see what I have here. Highlight in a piece that captures dynamic energy. We're calling this the Artistic Expression Award, and we would like Todd Kafer for the Killing Floor over here. I don't know if I have the story correct, but I think, Todd, you mentioned that you're a chef?
Well,
Oh, he's a cook. And so when he's cooking, a lot of things get thrown on the floor or nearby or something, and that's how he built the imagery out of his process of cooking. All right, connection to community. I don't know what the real title to this piece is because the artist just put in the word collage. Over in this part of the room, right in the center, there's a lovely collage, and it almost harkens back to The Great American Gothic by Grant Wood. Is Ron Chaplin here? No. Okay. Well, we'll have to go check that out, okay? Timeless Beauty. Are you liking these titles? Yeah. I made them up 2 o'clock in the morning.
you did well. You did well.
What are we going to call them? Timeless Beauty. Celebrating a piece with enduring sense of time. We're looking at an oil painting on that angled wall on the top. It's very quiet. You could almost pass it without giving it much notice, but if you stop and look at it, you're like, Maybe there's a human form in those rocks, maybe there isn't. Is Kimberly Gatesman here? And this one is the Timeless Fusion Award. Now, what the heck do they mean by that? Honoring exceptional skill in bridging, pulling together past techniques into contemporary work. Ciara Lutz for the fig. Little tiny, and you must check out this little gem. It's like a Renaissance, beautiful piece, old craftsmanship brought into contemporary image. And that's all the envelopes I have for tonight. Thank you, everyone. Come a friend.
No, it's a very nice shirt.
Thank you.